Watts says she finds it disrespectful that Tyler LaPlay hasn't married her after 3 years of dating. I quote, "I better see myself getting married soon. You better get it together." I will never understand why the girls don't ever have this energy before they get pregnant. They always have this energy afterwards.
Do you see yourself getting married? Of course. Of course. I better see myself getting married soon. Soon. I have a question. Do y'all think it's disrespectful for a man not to marry a woman after being with her for a certain amount of years if they both agree that, you know, marriage is something that they want? I do. And yeah, we're coming up on that time, but so you better get it together.
So I was being nosy and I was minding my business, but I came across this comment that happened about 8 months ago, and one of Miracle Watts' fans commented and said, "Marry her, LOL, lock it down." And Tyler responded and said, "It's about that time." And then her cousin responded and said, "This comment going to be on the Shade Room, and yes, marry my cousin ASAP." And then all the girls are like, yes, yes. So I know a lot of you are wondering.
Okay, so let's talk about this really quickly. A common mistake that a lot of ladies make when it comes to wanting marriage. The thing is that you have to get with somebody that wants the same thing as you. I don't really know who Miracle Watts is. I thought she dated Rick Ross, but I guess I'm wrong. I guess that's Lyra Galore. But I don't know who all these girls are. But I have been seeing this clip go around of her basically saying that she wants to get married, and after 3 years it's disrespectful that her baby's father has not married her. And the thing is, you have to stop assuming, like as a woman, you have to stop assuming that the man that you're with, once you have a kid, he's gonna magically see the value in you and magically want to marry you. The key is, the key to getting a not just engagement ring, but your wedding, is to be sure that this person is has the same desires, and you don't want to have a baby before you get the ring, because obviously, you're giving all of the wedding vibe. I'm sorry, not wedding vibes, but wife vibes, but you don't have a ring. You don't have a wedding. You don't have a courthouse wedding. You don't have anything. And so are there some women that, are long suffering, that are with somebody for forever and forever and forever, and then they finally get their ring? Absolutely. But, you're complaining the entire time about not having a ring, not being married, so on and so forth. But did you have that conversation with the man before? When I was single and dating, I always let people know, that I am dating for marriage. Are you? And the key to making sure you don't spend years and years and years with somebody that is not going to marry you is by one, again, not having a baby, trying to limit, sexual activity, because we are human beings and we are going to want to be sexually active with the person that we're dating, right? Especially if you're spending time together, so on and so forth. You need to limit the sexual activity so you don't have a oops pregnancy. Having a baby is not all, that shouldn't be the reason why you get your ring. You want to not spend more than 9 months without knowing exactly where y'all are headed. If the man wants marriage, do you have a promise ring? Does he even want marriage? A lot of you girls think that getting with a man and proving to them how fabulous you are will make them want to marry you. And that is never a good idea. And you should not be trying to prove anything to a man. The man is supposed to impress you and show you how amazing of a husband he can be to you, and amazing that show you with his resources the type of lifestyle he can provide for you. You laying up, having kids after kid after kid, and staying with the man for years, begging for marriage, is not going to make him want to marry you. Think about it. Nobody wants something that you get on discount that you don't have to work for. No man wants something that they don't have to work for. And it's never a fallout or anything like that, but be smart with your time. And you ask the question, do you want marriage? Like, do you see that in your future? And if it's I don't know, I think about it, then it's an immediate no, and you nicely excuse yourself from the relationship. So, yeah, you nicely excuse yourself from the relationship. You say, I respect you for knowing exactly what you want. You always have to respect a man for knowing what he wants. Say, I love that for you, that you know exactly what you want, and we don't want the same thing. So I can't, I have to stop seeing you, or I'm going to see other people, or da da da. You never give wife experience to a man that won't even give you a ring. It's very simple, but I know exactly what the issue is. A lot of you all are afraid to lose that man, not knowing that your husband is out there, that better is available. You have to know that what you want exists, and you have to let go of what you are no longer happy with. And you get to this place by mastering the art of detachment. You live in the moment, you experience, you eat it all up, you soak it all up, but then you have to understand that when you come to an impasse, when you and this person are not on the same um, sheet of music, you have to let that person go and trust that what's right for him will find him, and what's right for you will find you. But you will be long suffering, and you might get a wedding, you might get a ring one day, but it will be begrudgingly. And you don't want to step into a marriage when you have that type of energy, when it's forced energy. The art of detachment allowed me to let my husband, who he's now my husband, but the dating process was a little bit rocky. He wasn't ready to get married when I was ready. I mean, I straight up was like, yeah, I'm ready to get married. It's my ring size. What's up? And he says that he thought I was joking, but the point is that I straight up cut him off in terms of, dating, communication in a romantic way, because we were not moving in the direction that I wanted to go. And I'm never going to allow anybody to waste my time in my life. You know what I mean? Did it hurt? Did it suck that I had to let him go when I had to let him go? Yes, but he came back. He came back, and he got it right. And he, once he realized, like, there are other people in the world, like, if this don't work out, something else can work out. And you have to understand that, the one person that you think that you love, and that, all the people that I thought that I wanted to be with and whatnot, they fade into the abyss. Like, you don't think about them once you are with your person. There is somebody that is willing to marry you, but you never beg for somebody to love you, to be with you, and to tell the world, this is my wife and I love her. And that's exactly what I have now. And that's why I had to come and speak on this, because I'm speaking from experience. Let people go that are not in alignment with what you want. Do not try to force somebody to be in alignment. Release that person, release the idea, release all of that, and step into who you are truly supposed to be with. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your comments in the section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Last little thing that I forgot to say, don't ever let anybody tell you what you deserve and what you can have. You get to create the simulation. And I would just be like, that's my dad in the back on the phone. But you get to decide what happens in your life, not anybody else. So don't allow anybody to tell you, oh, that's not going to happen, or this and that and the third. You can get the exact life that you want, but you have to stop accepting crumbs. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.